There's more to hanging a mirror than just putting a nail into the wall, especially if it's heavy. Hi, I'm Jess Oppenheimer with Homeclick.com, and today we're going to learn the right way to hang a mirror. We're going to replace these old toggle bolts with a new anchor system. I'm going to use hooks with special anchoring screws designed for drywall. Aside from those, you'll need a tape measure, a carpenter's level, and a screwdriver. First, you want to check the wire on the back of the mirror or painting. What you want to do is stretch the wire up toward the top. Then measure the distance to the top edge of the frame with your tape measure. If you're using two hooks like I am, you'll want to stretch the wire taut with 2 fingers. The next step is to hold the mirror up on the wall. When you're happy with the height of the mirror, make a light mark with a pencil at the center of the top of the frame. The next step, if you're trying to find the center, is to measure in between these 2 sconces. I've got 28.5. Half of that is 14.25, and we'll make a mark. The next step is to plumb up off of the center mark. This is simply a vertical line that goes from the center mark to the mark you made at the top of the frame. I've already measured down 2 3/4 inches from the top of the frame mark, which is where our wire wants to be. So we know the elevation and we know the center. The next step is to mark 4 inches on either side of that center mark. And that's where our anchors will go. And then we'll want to mark with the tip of this screw where the anchor will go. Just push it in a little so it leaves a small indentation in the wall. The next step in the process is to actually install the anchors. I like to use an awl or a nail to start the hole. Take your awl or nail, push it in, and wiggle it around to get a little hole started. Do it on both of your marks. For this application, we have a screw and a hook. I'll put the 2 together and simply start it in the hole. Don't over tighten. Sometimes you can tear out the drywall. Start the second one. We should be all set. The next step is to place the mirror on the hooks. This can be a little tricky, so be careful. Make sure you're centered and level. Thanks for watching. For more information and to check out all the best brands for your home, visit us on the web at homeclick.com.